Welcome in to the Ticket Punchers here, presented by the Big X and the Real Spiel Podcast. No true sponsors yet, but it's Roman Kelly, it's Curtis Phillips. We're chatting with you guys, and we're excited to get into all of the punches and what not for the evening. Philly, how are you today, sir?
I'm good, Roman. Can you hear me all right?
Yep, I can hear you. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir, I can. I'm doing good though. I'm doing well. Glad to be back. No, we're not on the radio side of that. Still glad to get some punches out for you guys today. So
Excited as well. Excited as well. There is a good amount to look into to bet on tonight. Philly, let's before we do that, let's look into I want to kind of have you guide the show here today a little bit since we're not on the radio. Let you kind of take the hosting duties for today. But before we do, let's give them records out. We tweeted the records out for the February punches. Might as well give them out to our listeners here with our first official March show.
all right, sounds good. Yeah, February went pretty smooth for both of us, frankly. But I went. My record was 27-22 for the full month of February. We're gonna go through each sport.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah. All right, so NHL we go 7-0 with what you like to see there. NBA 8-10 actually. I know on the original it said 8-0, but I corrected it on the reply. So that was supposed to be 8-10 on the NBA. NFL 2-1. Obviously, we only had the Super Bowl game to bet on in February. College basketball 6-3, and college baseball 4-8. So go positive in most of the sports, in three of the five. So, but yeah, I know you had a spectacular February as well, Roman. So let the listeners know how you did in the month of February.
Yeah, I actually did a lot better than expected in February with the overall punch record, just because I felt like there was a good amount of losses in there. But when I look back, Philly, we were able to get to a 36-26 record overall with a lot of plays given out in the NBA. 21-16 in the NBA, 3-1 in NHL, 6-4 in NCAA basketball, 3-1 in soccer, 1-0 in tennis, 1-0 in NCAA baseball, which we gave out the one lone over under that we had taken in February. Dad's Super Bowl game where we gave out 5 plays and only hit one of them, unfortunately. But we're gonna those count for the February record, so we're gonna give them as well. But we do get to 36 and 26. I'm not mad at this. I think when you look at like if I take away, I kind of like looking at it without the NFL record just because I wasn't locked into the NFL. There was just a couple of bad reads on some player props. You take away that 1-4, and I'm sitting at a 35 and 21 record, so or 22 record, and that feels like it's pretty good, well over the 500 mark for the things that we're going to be betting regularly here in the next couple of months. I'm going to try to continue on and stay hot. NHL and soccer, getting off to a 6-2 record in those two leagues, and then NBA getting well above 500 finally for a month. Those were key because we obviously didn't give out much baseball or tennis, but MLB getting back running around Philly, and it's time we can start doing that as well. I'm ready to see all
Yeah.
the different things that we're going to be being able to bet as a trio of handicappers here on the show. What else we getting into today, Philly?
Yeah. So first, we could start off just chat briefly, I guess, about what you saw in the Louisville game last night. I know we was 13-point favorites in that game against Syracuse on our senior night, last home game of the year. So just I guess quickly explain what you saw in that game and how we can improve going down the stretch of our season. Looks like Roman may have.
Can you still hear me here, Philly?
Oh, okay. Yep. I can hear you, buddy. I can't figure out how to get my camera on either video settings.
Okay, let's see here. It's going to keep us in the camera orientation because I started it on our phone. But
okay.
When chatting about Louisville, when looking at Louisville, Philly, I'm not going to let a victory against a team in which you should have been able to handle business mean too much and let me go overboard with my, re-eval on where we're at. But with that being said, we defended well from start to finish. There was that little bit of a moment where they were able to get off to a bit of a run in that second half and cut it closer than they probably should, to down to 11, I think, at one point. Outside of that, I'm not even going to be mad about the beginning of the game and those kind of weird possessions offensively leading into the driving directly into the best shot blocking team in the conference. One of the two, right? You're not even giving yourself a chance there. You got to move the ball around, get them out of position and stuff. And we started with Zoo, which was different. So I expected it to look different in the beginning of the game. I like seeing a change of the lineup when you're going through an injury situation, right? Just because Michael's out and that's one player, that doesn't mean you just need to do a one-for-one swap. Michael being out changes this, and that changes that, and that changes this. So I like seeing multiple adjustments in one situation, which was really your last opportunity, Philly, to do so. You can't try new stuff against Miami, and in the ACC tournament, it's postseason play. So you're ready to get on that roll, and this is your last kind of game to try those kinds of different things out. Would have liked to see Case and Pryor be something that got tried out a little bit more.
For sure.
But, oh well, it doesn't seem like Case and Pryor's very prevalent in this rotation anymore. I'm not gonna complain about that. It's how it is sometimes. Joined also here by J.R. Anderson, our third handicapper here on the show. You guys we have two handicappers. I'm the talker. You guys are the handicappers. But J.R. Anderson also joining us here today. J.R., how are you today, sir? How was the weekend?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing well. Feeling good. We
didn't
get the confirmation of your record from the weekend. I know you had a busy weekend and whatnot, and then we had a busy first couple of days here at the radio station, so we didn't get the ticket punchers out like we would have liked to. We gave our records out at the beginning of the stream, JR. Were you able to tally up the February record yet?
I'm missing a week, so far I'm 18 and 15.
That's all three handicappers on the show above 500.
15. I didn't realize I haven't been giving out as many as we did in the beginning, but I guess that makes sense. We were going almost 4 or 5 days a week. So
yeah. and you also, you missed some time in particular there in February with work, so makes sense. But all three of us being above 500, fellas, I think this is the first month we've been able to say that here on the Ticket Punchers for an entire month, and that feels good. Excited that we're all finally hitting that stride, hitting that groove. Philly asked me about U of L. I was just kind of giving my answer on that, letting him know that I think that it was nice to see us defend at a high level on our home floor against a conference opponent. I'm not going to sit here and judge the quality of the conference opponent when we haven't been able to consistently defend well against anybody. So the fact that we got to see a good start to finish game defensively with a really, really high level there in that first half versus in the second half when you're already down, Philly, right? It's like, why do we always adjust and figure things out later on in the game? And I get people who say, why do we always figure things out against bad teams? Whatever. It's part of having a young coach who's learning how to coach at this level. It's good to see it happen at the beginning of a game for once.
Yeah, for sure.
Thought it was cool seeing Ryan Conwell go off into the sunset at home. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's exactly what my comment was about to be. Just real quick, does it seem like Conwell plays better without Michael Diallo?
To a certain extent, I think like when you know that, Michael's the man, Conwell has more experience, obviously, but I feel like when you know that, on any given night when you don't have Michael out there and you got to put it on your shoulders, like you kind of come out with that intention compared to when Michael's out there, like he's the engine, like he's making it work, and then Conwell has to get it off, with inside the offense compared to the ball's always in Michael's hands until they do minutes, until they start bringing in subs and, you get Conwell running the one and then Michael's on the bench, things like that to stagger the rotation. But, definitely like your mindset changes when you know that, number one is out, and you have to be the guy and you got to put the ball in the hole. But also you got to realize, the level of opponent that they were playing as well, is a little bit, lackluster. If they were playing Kansas or, Duke or something like that, and Conwell, was out there by himself, we'd be having a different discussion just off production and, the ability for them to double team.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the shot selection kind of gets better without Michael, but it's because he's getting more shots. He's getting different kinds of shots.
Yeah. I think the bigger story is McNeely, man. Like, I was riding his ass last week. Like, he is not what we expected him to be, man. He's, I almost said last week that he's better coming off the bench at this point. Bring in Kobe or, one of the other, one of the other guys that's going to bring the energy. If he's not hitting threes, that means that he's only attempting threes, and like, it hurts us if he's not making. He's not a big liability on defense, but he's not giving us that 10 points that, those, 4 threes that we need a game. So it's almost like you become a detriment to the offense because they're just going to switch everything. They're going to hedge everything. And it's going to make it really, really hard on Frew and, the pick and roll game with Michael and then Conwell. We got 2 really good offensive players, should be a 3, but he's not living up to expectations whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm with you. I do think that we get a victory against Miami right here this weekend. Huge. And go into the ACC tournament with some momentum. Avoid being in that 8 spot, that 8-9 spot, potentially in the NCAA tournament too. So you can not have to see a 1 seed if you do happen to get that victory. I think that's kind of what that Miami game in that first couple of games in the ACC tournament can do for you. It can get you off of that 8-9 seed line that you may be at now or could be at with one more loss in particular. So really hope we can avoid that.
Didn't we lose the double bye?
At the moment, there's like a 4% chance. It's like a 4% chance we can still get it, which is
to win. Few teams that have to lose. I'm not counting.
We got to win, and we need perfection to happen. Yeah, we need pigs to fly after we win. So, I doubt it. But at the current moment, we sit in a situation where we would face
Virginia,
Cal or Stanford, and then after if you win that first game, it would be a Virginia after that. Right. So
I think that's all for that. I think that's the best case rather than playing Carolina, Duke. I forget who the I believe the 3 seed would have been, 3 or 4, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree. What else we got on the docket for today, Philly Picks?
All right. So I mean, not a bad slate today. Few top 25 teams in action. a mid NBA slate, a few higher spreads. So I guess before we give our punches out, we can go through each one of these NBA games and see. I guess we can give our picks for each game, who we think's going to win the game. So first, we'll start off with the really good matchup, and I guess potentially a finals preview type of game, and the Thunder visiting the Knicks. Knicks playing a little bit better ball. SGA coming back from an injury. He's been playing really well for the Thunder, as well as Jared McCain. So yeah, who do y'all like to win the Thunder in the Knicks game?
Is it at New York?
Yep, in MSG.
I like OKC. Is Jay Will playing, or is he still hurt?
Shay's playing. That's all that matters.
Spread at 4.5. OKC by 4.5. Who we like?
That's low for a reason, though.
Yeah. What's the money?
Of late.
Like last couple games, yeah.
Yeah, and they've been better defensively as well. I think that was their biggest issue. But
they got OG back. It's because they got OG back.
Yeah.
What's the odds for the money line?
OKC is minus 175.
Yeah, I like the money line.
What you like?
4.5. They can do it. I just know New York at home is tough.
Yeah, I like OKC to win outright.
OKC win out. Right. Next, Hornets traveling to Boston. Spread at 6.5. Boston on the money line.
6.5 is the spread.
Yep.
I like the spread.
The Hornets starting their starters all starting.
I believe so. Yes.
If the full starters are healthy, give me the Hornets plus 6.5.
What's the money line?
Mine is 250.
Let's just take the money line. Is it a parlay? Or a parlay?
But
they got the best team this calendar year. They've got the best offense right now.
Boston at home can blow their ass out too, though. Like let's Boston having them nights where
they have, but
30
give me Hornets money line on that one. I'm believing.
Hornets money? I ain't great. No, sir.
Or the spread.
Is Kata playing?
Philly said everybody's healthy.
Yeah, if Kata's playing,
not Tatum. I think Tatum. It says his estimated return is the 16th, actually. So yes.
Yeah.
All right. So what we rocking? Celtics money line or Hornets on the get points?
I say Celtics money line. If you don't take Hornets money line, I say take Boston money line.
I'm taking Hornets money line. I would take Hornets money line already today.
All right, so Roman and JR on different sides of that one. All right, let's move on to Jazz.
You're the tiebreaker.
I do.
You're the tiebreaker.
Over.
Okay,
over
I ain't the tiebreaker. Celtics have been playing some great ball, but I mean, so have the Hornets. It's kind of tough. I mean, I honestly like Hornets teased up a little bit, maybe to that plus 8.5, plus 9.5. If I was to put it on a parlay piece, I think I would feel more comfortable about that than Boston on the money line, if I'm being honest. If it's me.
I mean, if we tease it up, I just know
Boston. You're leaning Hornets. That means you're leaning Hornets.
I am. I am leaning.
Y'all outvote me, so take your spread.
That means we take the over.
When Boston's up by 35 in third and all the starters is on the bench, I don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah, we'll be waiting on the text. All right, Utah Jazz visiting 76ers, spread 8.5. What we like here?
What are the 76ers on a back-to-back?
What's that?
Did the 76ers play yesterday?
I know the Jazz. Or no, I'm sorry. That was Monday. The Jazz played. Sixers. Sixers are on a back-to-back.
That's a big spread for a back-to-back after getting blown out, but they're on their home floor against a bad team. This is a bounce-back spot.
Yeah, true.
It's a bounce-back spot. It's just, why did they lose that badly last night? I get it's the Spurs, but
I mean, Wemby didn't even go off. Like,
No, they
it's
got
not like
worse.
Wemby went off.
They
Like,
were down 50 at one point.
bro, that's what's wrong with the NBA, bro. Like, that should not happen. I get the Spurs are good. No Embiid, but like,
I hit the maxi under 31.5 points because I'm like, he's not going to play enough to get 31.5.
yeah. I mean, Wemby had 10 points, shot 5 attempts, and y'all got blown out by 40. So y'all like Sixers on the money line. Jazz get points.
Yeah,
I like
Sixers on the money line.
Sixers on the money. Yeah.
I like Sixers at like 3.5. I'm not
Okay.
taking them at 8 on a back-to-back.
All right. Trailblazers on the road at Memphis.
Must be somebody out.
Yeah, it's saying Denny or out still game time decision, but they're 10.5 point favorites, so maybe that's
with Drew playing. Give me the Portland money line.
Yeah.
Portland. All right, Portland money line there.
Next one's the hardest one of the night.
Yeah, this is the only spread under the 3 range. So we have Hawks visiting the Bucks, the new look Hawks.
With the new look Bucks.
Yeah, with the new look
healthy?
Bucks.
These young and resurgent Bucks who've been playing hard out of nowhere.
Yeah, they are.
What's the injury report?
Giannis is
I
playing.
mean, Giannis is playing, but he's probably still on that minute restriction.
Giannis is playing. Bobby's playing. Ryan Rollins is playing. Miles Turner's playing. Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Kuminga are all playing. All the key players for both are playing.
Oh, Kuminga's playing. I think he's game time decision still, but maybe they wrote him in. But Kevin Porter's out too.
Is it
true?
Hawks.
The spread is 1.5.
Is it
Bucks?
Is it at Atlanta?
It's in Milwaukee. Yeah, it's a tough one.
When did Atlanta play last?
Not yesterday.
That Sunday.
Oh, they're fresh.
So they got a couple days of rest. Milwaukee just played. No Kevin Porter.
4-game win streak.
Bucks just got
I like Hawks.
They just got busted by them Celtics on their home floor with Giannis playing in his first game back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a bounce back spot for them Celtics. I mean, for them Bucks.
Can we confirm that Giannis is on minutes restriction?
Yes.
I mean, it's the second game back. I would think he would still be on.
No, Doc don't always fucking listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes just lets him go because his job is on the line.
Yeah, he played 25 minutes in his first game back. He'll be under 30. They'll probably keep him at like 28.
Is Cam Thomas playing?
Yeah. No
like
Kevin Porter though, like
yeah,
said.
I like Bucks. That means Giannis would be assertive in the early goings.
That's what
Turner get off. You know, I like Bucks.
Bucks.
If anything, I would alt Bucks and take Bucks like plus 2.5 or plus 3, depending on odds. If it ain't nothing.
Okay,
but then again, my gut says that don't ever take a burning ship. If the Hawks are on a 4-game and nobody's hurt, say the Hawks probably continue the streak, especially with Kevin Porter being out. And if Giannis is on minutes restriction, then that leaves it up to Cam Thomas and Evan Turner and Gary Trent Jr. to save the day, which I don't love. My gut says Hawks. So let the record show that no matter which way we go.
So which one are we gonna decide on?
Bucks.
Okay.
It's the odds on if we do like a alt plus spread.
Like an all with the Hawks?
Like for the Bucks. Up the Bucks to like 2.5.
So don't take the 1.5, take a 2.5.
I was just asking what the odds are.
Oh, the odds. Okay, 1 sec.
What odds on that? Like 2.5 plus.
So right now it's at even 1. And give me 1 sec. Let's spread 2.5. Plus 112.
Plus 112 for 2.5.
Yep.
Ups.
Yep.
Shit. All right. Go 3.5.
I low-key like the Hawks getting some points. 3.5 is plus 126.
I like that. I'd say between 4 and 6 points. I don't see, I think the Bucks can stay within that, but also Hawks can fucking blow them out too.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right.
What's your gut say? What's your gut say?
My gut says Hawks.
Okay. Go with
But
Hawks. That's what my gut says too.
okay.
So let's go Hawks. Said if the ship is burning,
All right.
head to the lifeboats. The ship is burning over there.
Yeah.
Especially with KPJ out.
Yeah.
Yes, I
All
love
right.
him.
Then we got our last.
Can't play 35, 37 minutes.
Yeah. All right. Then our last matchup, we have Pacers traveling to LA to play the Clippers. Clippers favored by 12.5.
First all day. Damn. What's
Give
the
me the
money?
Clips. Give me the Clips.
Minus 300.
Sheesh. Yeah. What? Yeah, he gonna go off. He'll have 26 plus.
All right.
I'd say if anything, just take
Okay.
Nashville for 20. But he gonna go at him.
That's what his points is at, 19.5. Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna have 20 to 26, I bet. I'm gonna let him get it up.
All right. So we got any official punches tonight? We'll start off in the NBA. Y'all have any team props?
I gotta jump off here, Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I just sent you.
Peace out.
I just sent my 3 punches, my 3 officials. I parlayed them, but I'm taking all 3 as straights as well. Jalen Brunson
Okay.
over 21.5 points, over 214.5 in that Hornets Celtics game, and then Jalen Johnson at 20 plus points.
I like that.
Punch him.
Punch.
All right, goes 2.
All right, fellas, let's go punch him.
Let's go punch
Be
him.
safe.
I'll send my triple punch piece as well here.
All right.
Okay. I'll get him posted. All right, JR, have you got the slate any?
No, I haven't got to look at anything yet. I'm heading home now. I'll just push out
Okay.
mine on Twitter. Give you.
Righty. Sounds good. I'll go ahead and drop my NBA play that I had. I'm going to be on Jonathan Kuminga over the 19.5 points and rebounds. He's been on a tear. He's actually a game time decision, so still waiting on this. This may be void, but if he plays, I think he gets it. He looks like a new man in Atlanta. I've never seen him smile this much, and so he seems very happy to be there. In his 3 games that he's played, 27 points, 7 rebounds, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 20 points, 7 rebounds. So he's been killing this mark. He already had 24 points versus the Bucks early this season when he was at the Warriors. So I think this is a good matchup for him. Even though, I think he's actually playing the 3, which helps. Guy like Kuzma's on him.
The
So
smiling is due to no Steve Kerr.
yeah, him and Kerr did wasn't too fond of each other to say the least. There. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm on in the NBA. I have 2 college props that Can you still hear me, JR?
I got you now. We'll break it up a little bit. You said you got college.
Yep, 2 college real quick. Got Arkansas team total over 85.5. Pretty steep, but I mean, they're eclipsing this every home game. It's also senior night. They're gonna be up for this. I don't think they've had less than 82 in any home game this year, and that's a sample size of like 17 games. So they're scoring a boatload of points at home. So Arkansas team total over 85.5. That's at minus 118. And then I'll be on Miami and SMU over 156.5. 2 high scoring teams in the ACC. SMU has went 5 straight home games, eclipsing this total. So I'm expecting a lot of points in this SMU and Miami game. That was minus 112, the over 156.5. So
I trust. Ready for March Madness?
do you have your triple points
No,
ready? I'm
I
not
haven't heard
expecting much out of
30 minutes.
what's up? Okay.
I said I'll have the triple in about 30 minutes.
Okay, bet. But as far as March Madness, I mean, I'm not really excited for the Louisville sake of it. I don't really expect much out of us. We haven't really beat too many good teams all year. More so the mid teams. Like, we're not beating the top teams. But I mean, March Madness is all about who gets hot. So I guess we'll see. But I mean, it's just as far as the sport, I mean, I am pretty excited. I mean, I wouldn't say the field's open. It is kind of top heavy like last year. How we had, I don't expect all one seeds in the Final Four, but I do expect those Michigans, the Arizonas, the Dukes to be right in that mix come that time. I'm really big on Florida. I may place a future on them. So, but yeah, how about you, bro?
I like that. I like that a lot. How far you think Louisville goes? What round?
I mean, honestly, I think like Sweet 16 is. I say Elite 8 is our ceiling, but like I realistically seeing us getting bounced round of 32, maybe Sweet 16.
Yeah,
I really do.
my gut says round of 32, depending on what's all in our bracket. I
Right.
feel like they do us dirty, just like they did us last year. Great matchup,
Oh,
but all good.
that was so brutal.
It's dirty, man, but that's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I did see
They try to cover. No, go
go
ahead.
ahead.
My bad.
No, I was gonna say I did see a graphic earlier that uh, in the last 20 years we're the only red team to win the national championship. It was all Kentucky, UNC, Kansas.
Yeah, all the blue blood.
Yeah, all blue
Hey,
blood. I was like, that is like the only red is the Cardinal bird head, and then Kansas has a little bit of red, but their jerseys are blue. So
yeah.
it was pretty cool to see that. I thought that
No,
was awesome.
that is crazy. Now that you think about it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got North
man.
Florida, Virginia, all those. Yeah, that's wild.
They hang that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that day is coming. I just don't know when. Like I don't know, in what world, with NIL and shit. I feel like they should okay it. It might have an asterisk next to it in the history books, but the banner needs to be hung. I don't care.
Oh, I mean, you can't take like a championship away. Like, come on now. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's a situation.
yeah, it's coming. I can
Yeah.
feel it. Big ass banner too.
Oh
30
yeah.
footer, but all good. But yeah, my gut says rounded 32 as well. But I'd say sweet 16 if we can catch the right stride and we really
Mm-hmm.
start hooping. I think it's all it's all going to depend on health and just overall chemistry, like how we're looking. Like if we can go into this ACC tournament and start clipping, I think.
Yeah. No, hopefully get a good draw, man. That's all I'm kind of
Yeah,
hoping for. Yeah, they try to cover it up last year with putting us in lag. But it's like, come on, bro, we was not a freaking 8 seed, bro. Come on.
Nah, we should have been a 6 or lower. It's all good. Gotta love us. We're still the Black Swan. Good. Yeah, that's all I got, man. I'll have my stuff here in about 30, 45 minutes. I'm almost home.
All right, brother. Sounds good. You be safe. And yeah, let's go punch those tickets.
Let's punch some tickets, brother. Be safe.
Yes, sir. You too, man.